Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Rupan Zero episode number 5 reaction. Okay, the previous episode, it was another episode where we get to see more of Rupan and Jigen, them becoming better friends, and it was like kind of related to that pipe, with the what was that? The pipe with the alcohol that military army, army people were bringing in, and it was basically Rupan was like, oh, let's go Jigen, let's do that, and Jigen was like, no, you should not involve yourself in all of this, and try to keep his distance. However, by the end of it, obviously he comes in and helps Rupan out, and yeah, we get to see how they made another little memory, and how it was like crazy stuff happened there, obviously, and they were like shooting at them and everything, but still by the end of it everything works out well, and yeah, this is another memory for Jigen and Rupan, and we get to see how they become even better friends after that. So let's see what happens in this episode number 5. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is one of those what do you call these? Drive-in cinema halls or something like that. What? Hmm. About that. Oh, what the? Like overheat or something? Damn, it overheated. Oh my god. Well, they're making the people stay. Like, oh my god. All right. Let's see. Uh, oh, wait, what? Oh my god, that scared me. I'm like, what the hell? Wait, what? Wait. Oh my god. Wait, then who was that person? Wait, then who was the guard? Like, we saw. The man who operates in secret. Oh. He's trying to steal it. That's why he's choosing. I think so. I'm not exactly sure if that's what he's planning. Oh no, sorry, never mind. It's for Yoko. Bruises? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought he was there to steal the jewelry or something, and that's why he was choosing. Never mind. What the hell? No, you wait a minute. Um, yeah, he can easily hit you. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I feel like there's something else going on. Oh my god, his hand, like the hand that he used for Zenigata later on. Oh my god. Oh, there she is. I feel no, I feel like something else is going on. This is like Gaucho. Oh no, no, never mind it. Okay. Okay, wait. Like I was saying, something else is going on. Okay, so like I was thinking, I thought it was like, like she goes to these people for some missions, like deliberately. So I was thinking like maybe there's something else. Okay, I'll talk about it later. Hmm. Hmm. Well, he doesn't like people telling what him to do. Well, about that. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. But he doesn't want that. Okay, what? Oh my god. He's back. Oh, the yeah, it's about Lupin 2. Damn. Damn. Oh, wait, this guy. This guy. Yeah. He's not here. Oh, it's open. Hmm. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Is this? Oh my god. Hmm. Yep. Atomic cannon. Damn. Oh, that's why they were like hiring Jigen. Oh no, I feel like they're like ready. Oh, okay, okay. They're still not come. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Yep, these guys. Well, yeah. Oh God. Wait, so where is his dad and Shinobu? They were supposed to come here and take Rupan with them. Well, there you go. There you got your movie development, Rupan. Um. Okay. He's thinking that he's like an honest dad. Hmm. Oh, there. You guys are late. Damn. Wow. Good God. Oh, there she is. Well, I don't think you. Oh, oh, damn. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be. He's going to be his own, like, walk on his own path. Hmm. Oh, Oh boy. All right. Okay. Oh my god. What the? Okay, so this is a person. So, oh yeah, she was. Yeah, Revolutionary Army. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Dissolve the national diet. Yeah. Oh boy, this is like a coup data or something like that. I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh god. 30 kilometers. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. This guy. There they are. Prime Minister's residence. Great. Wait, what was that? Oh, is that? Oh boy, here we go. Wait, when did he put it on? What? Okay, that's it. When did he put it on his back? Like, I have no clue when he did that. Okay. Anyways, all right, this episode. All right, so this is like this is the first episode where we'll get like a continuation to the final one, which is episode 6. And all right, so in this episode, we begin with Rupan and Jigen in one of those like movie theaters, like the where you take your car and everything, that one. And yeah, they're watching the movie, and yeah, it overheats and bursts. So obviously, they try to kind of liven up the situation, and I love the fact how the owner, he was like, oh, what the hell are you doing? But at the same time, he ended up like like making them run away, and the customers that were probably there waiting for like like kind of getting entertained by their own little play that they were using, like making the skit that they were doing, they'll also probably leave. Like, so I was like, let them do it. But I guess he was using actual guns, which probably would be a troublesome situation if the police came in. I'm guessing that is probably why he was like, what the hell are you doing, kids? Get out of here. And just run away. All right. So after that, we see now here. Okay, this part is kind of unusual. Like, first of all, we see. Wait a minute. So the next scene, we see these two, this one girl and like a guy, and then there's this guy who's working as the the what's it called? The guard, the security guard of that place. Those two comes in a jeep, and he talks with them. Okay, Brooke and this other girl, and they get in, and we see him laughing. And the original, the actual person is tied up. So that was Lupin, obviously. So I'm kind of confused. I'm like, wait, then that was Lupin. Then when did Lupin change his, like Lupin 2, change his disguise into the girl? Probably after that, I think. I think like Lupin the second followed them inside and probably knocked out somehow knocked out the girl and maybe the guy as well, and then took the girl's disguise or something. Not exactly sure, but either way, he was able to pull that off by luring away the other guards and then getting in and taking care of the other security that was there, stationed there to protect the missiles and everything. So there you go. Now you can see there's like one thing I realized, a big difference between Lupin the second and Lupin the third, which I realized here. That is, Lupin the second can do anything. He can even like sell his own country, or anything that can bring people, normal people, in danger. He can do that, and he won't bat an eyelid for for money or whatever, for his goal. However, as far as I've observed Lupin the third, he's not that extreme. We have seen in the first few seasons of Lupin, where Lupin was like an actual villain type of character, like he like just very casually like detonated a bomb which killed so many people and all of that. But little by little, as we went on and on, Lupin, we see Lupin has changed completely. The newer Lupin is completely different. The newer Lupin is Lupin who is a lot more sensible. He doesn't really take the life of innocent people, tries to keep innocent people safe and don't involve them in his own problem or other troublesome situation. And sometimes when the country is in danger, when something crazy is going to happen, he sometimes kind of steps up and protects that is Lupin the third, while we've seen that. But Lupin the second is completely different. We see him just selling that thing to those guys, and he's like, yeah, nothing you can do about it, this was just a job. And he says let's take Lupin and get out of here, because this place will be like a whole destruction will start. So that's him, that's Lupin the second, while Lupin the third is different. And I can probably guess that is what Lupin was meaning by the end of it. He said, I'm not going to go according to my grandpa's plan. I'm neither going to walk on the path that my dad has walked. I'm going to walk on my own path, and this is his path. He's a thief, but at the same time he has morals, something like that, I guess, which is good, obviously, Okay, now next we get to see Lupin is choosing a necklace. This part was funny. I thought he was choosing the necklace because he's going to steal it or something. I forgot the fact that he's still not a thief. I actually forgot that. I'm like, oh, he's going to steal it or something. But then, when later on when he arrives at that place, that bar, he asks where's Miss Yoko? I was like, oh, it's for Miss Yoko. Okay, makes sense. So he says that, and she, the person says that, oh, she's not here. She's being being abused and all that. And Lupin quickly goes in, and opens the door, kind of knocks on the door, and a guy comes out. Now, obviously, I had a feeling that something else is going on here. Like I remembered in the previous episodes, Yoko herself said that, oh, there's a person I'm waiting for or something. Not only that, she also said that these, things that she's doing are actually missions, for some other goal, which was pretty obvious. So I was thinking, like, all right, you know what? I feel like this is the actual person, while the person who's hitting her is probably in the mission. According to where she's going to do the missions and everything, that's where she's getting hit. So that's how what I thought, and that's exactly how it ended up. We saw that's exactly what it was. And in the middle of it, I did think, oh, maybe this is the guy who's hitting Yoko. But then, he tells the whole thing. All right, let's talk about this step by step. First of all, this guy comes out and kicks him, and he's a big guy. Like, obviously Lupin cannot do anything in this situation unless and until he uses, like, he has proper preparation and he uses brains and has some help. He cannot defeat this guy directly. So this time it caught him completely off guard. He didn't know what to do. This guy's like in front of him, grabbed him quickly and started hitting him. And because I'm pretty sure Lupin could have, some way or the other, could have defeated this guy in his own way. But he did not have the time or preparation to do anything. Like he just got captured, and like this guy started hitting him. Still, we see Lupin does kind of dodge a few of the shots, and he asks him that, oh, are you the person who's hitting Yoko? And he says, like, yeah, I'm the one. And like, he grabs Lupin, and then obviously Yoko comes in, and Yoko's like, oh, don't do anything, like, this is a boy I know. And here Yoko's like, then Lupin's like, tries to kind of like, help Yoko out, but Yoko's like, no, this is our situation, like, don't don't involve yourself in this. Go back, Lupin. And as soon as he goes away, she's like, why did you tell a lie? And he says that it's basically my fault, because he's telling her to do, like, this, like, infiltrate and do these type of missions, obviously. So he's like, it is my fault, so that is why. And that is why I lied there. And so there you go. Like, I was like, all right, there you go. I was kind of correct. My my deduction was correct, because I was pretty sure that the person who's hitting her is the person who is, like, involved, like, like, where she's infiltrating, there she's getting hit. So that is why I was like, yeah, this guy's probably not that person. So it turns out that is the case. And Yoko comes in, and then Yoko's like, steps up, and she's like, brings out the M65's manual, probably that missile's, like, like the, I'm guessing it has like a, how you can, manual, as they say, probably some password or something, I'm not sure how all of these works. So Lupin the second brought him the missiles, and Yoko brought him the manual. So both of them together is going to work. So that's what was happening here. Either way, he's very happy. He's like, with this I can ignite another revolution. So I don't understand one thing here. Why is he trying to ignite a revolution? Exactly why? What reason? Like, I don't understand that. There must be, like, usually in these type of situations, the rebels who rebel and everything, they do it for a reason. Like, oh, because the government is this corrupted, or because it's that, because it's something else. Like, like, it's like a lot of reasons they have, and that is why usually, like, like, these revolutions and like these happens. So I don't know. I'm curious. Why here? I'm pretty sure everything is fine here, isn't it? I'm sure there's a little bit of corruption, but every place has that. So I don't know. Anyways, maybe we'll get to know in the next episode or something. But either way, Lupin is back at home, and Shinobu's, like, kind of using first aid on him. And Lupin is pissed off, obviously, and Jigen here takes the opportunity to again tell Lupin that leave this, leave this method, or like, like this occupation, not occupation, sorry, but like, leave this way of your lifestyle, just become like a normal kid, like, this type of life doesn't suit you. And obviously this is something that Lupin is not happy about. He doesn't want anyone to tell what to do in his life. So he gets pissed off and he's like, "What the hell? Like you're starting this as well, Jigen. Like not only my dad and my grandpa does this, but you're also doing this now, like telling me how to live my life." And yeah, and then in the end, we see she takes this opportunity. Jigen takes this opportunity to bid him farewell. He's like, "Yeah, I had fun, I had fun, spending time with you, Rupan." So yeah. All right. So next scene, we see Arsene Lupin is there, and one of the guys from the, I'm guessing the government, is come in, and he's like, "Oh, it's impossible to get that out of that high security, place. So is it you? Is it you, Arsene Lupin, who did this?" And Arsene Lupin is like, "Yeah, it would not have posed a challenge for the great Arsene Lupin, but it is not me. Yeah, it's probably my son." Okay, so yeah, there you go. And obviously, they realize where to target next. They came here because they thought Arsene Lupin is the one who did it, but no, it's his son, obviously Lupin the second. So the government gets to know that. Now next scene, we get to see the deal that is happening. Okay, let me read this part where Lupin the second talks about the missiles. He says that, yes, the top secret, where's that part? All right, the revolutionaries, they're very surprised. They're like, "How did someone steal this?" And that guy, I forgot his name, he says like, "Excellent, your reputation does precede you." And he's like, "Yes, the top secret locations of the Soviet missile silos. Thanks for this." And he's like, "You're not going to ask me what I'm going to use this for?" And he's like, "I find the key to success in this business is not asking any unnecessary questions." And yeah, they leave. Okay, a few moments ago I was saying like, "Oh, he's probably doing this for money." No, not for money. He's doing this for where's that part where he talks about the silo? Just a minute. He hands him over something, that guy, that military guy, and he says that, yes, the top secret location of Soviet missile silos. Okay, so that's the information that he got from him. In exchange, he brought those missiles to them. Okay, so, and Shinobu says like, "We are closer for making the Lupin Empire." So this is probably like an information they needed for whatever they're planning, Lupin's empire or whatever they're planning. So that's what's going on. Okay, so he did not do this for money. Obviously, he did this for information, more information about So after that, Shinobu says that, "Does this mean Tokyo will go up in flames again?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's probably that's what's going to happen. Let's get out of here. Let's take my son and get out." And Shinobu's like, "I think that will be difficult because your son doesn't listen." Oh my god. Now next we see Lupin in class, and he has gone and asked that guy again. Like Jigen is not coming back to school. He has gone and asked that guy about Yoko, and he's like, "Yep, Yoko's not here." And even the place where Ryoko was living is completely deserted. So there you go. Lupin is sad because both Jigen and Yoko has just disappeared. So next we get to see Jigen in this this group. What was the name of the group? The Ningyo something. Just a minute. It's a Yakuza group, isn't it? I think so. Yamato Ninkyo Union. Okay. So they hired Jigen for a job, and the job is raiding Lupin II's estate. Obviously, he did not realize what it is up until he went there. So that's what's going on over there. And in the the governmental, the people, the president and all of them, we get to see their scene where they're talking about that situation, and they realize that it's Lupin II who did it. So yeah, so it is an atomic cannon, an artillery piece capable of firing a nuke. Damn. So yeah, they're like, "Yeah, we'll have to raid Lupin II's estate, and that's why we have hired those guys." So everything's like kind of coming together. We're realizing what's exactly going on. And there you go, Lupin has come back, and I'm like, wait a minute, didn't Shinobu and Lupin's dad say that they're going to come and take Lupin away? So why are they not here? I'm like, what's going on? Lupin gets in, and obviously a few moments later, in comes this truck with Jigen, and Jigen, as soon as Jigen comes in, Jigen's like, wait a minute, like, what the hell? This is the place we're supposed to raid? And he quickly goes in, obviously because he knows Lupin is somewhere there, and he needs to go and find Lupin as fast as possible. And while they're searching, Lupin tries to get out of that place, and I'm like, oh my god, like, like Shinobu and Lupin's dad is still not here. Great. Jigen comes in, Jigen sees Lupin, and yeah, these guys, they're searching, and they ask Jigen where, if he has found something. Jigen is like, no, obviously lies. And Lupin goes on top of the roof. Jigen follows him, and here is where they confront each other, and Jigen takes the opportunity to kind of scare Lupin into saying that, oh, like, like, just leave this whole thing, be like, be like, like, don't get yourself involved in any of these messes after this. And if at first he asks, like, did you steal something from Okinawa? And obviously he's like, no. And then he talks about the people who have hired him and all that. And while this conversation is happening, Lupin's dad and Shinobu comes in finally, and Lupin's dad takes care of the few of the guys. Shinobu takes care of the few of the guys underneath. And obviously, like, I was pretty sure Shinobu's, it's pretty strong. Like, she just kicks those guys and just defeats them. Okay, so again we are back with Jigen and Lupin's confrontation, and yeah, here Jigen tells Lupin again that, Lupin, become like a normal, like, kid, like, get out of all of these, stop involving yourself in any of these, like, say that, then I'll put my gun down. While Lupin is like, why the hell does everyone decide to think that they need to, they need the, like, why they everyone trying to decide what I do with my life? And so Shinobu comes in, and Shinobu, that was crazy, like, she does like few somersaults and is trying to kick his gun away, but Jigen took it, like, kind of dodged it. But at the same time, Shinobu takes out her own gun and points the gun at Jigen. Now obviously I'm pretty sure Shinobu could have easily taken care of Jigen here, because even though Jigen is one of the fastest gunmen, I'm pretty sure at this stage, Shinobu is way stronger than Jigen. That's what I think. But either way, Lupin is like, stop, don't shoot Shinobu. Now Shinobu's whole thing was like, no, like, these need to stop here, because he's the person who's making you, like, like, what does she say, the actual word she says here? He's a bad influence, there you go, that's the word. And he's dragging you into all of these. So it's so funny that both Shinobu and Jigen had like the same thing they told Lupin. Jigen says, like, like, don't get yourself involved in any of these, while Shinobu's like, Jigen is the bad influence because he's dragging you into all of these. Jigen himself knows about it, and that is why he has multiple times tried to cut off ties with Lupin, but Lupin still just ends up going into the whole shenanigan, and Jigen ends up getting involved again. So that's why Jigen, this time Jigen is like, yeah, you should leave these, like, you should not do these type of things anymore. And yeah, and Shinobu is of the same like, like, of the same opinion. Shinobu's like, yeah, he's dragging you into all of these, so that's why I'm pointing my gun at him. But Lupin comes in, and Lupin, like, covers for Jigen, and he's like, no, stop it, So here Jigen says, like, move, Lupin, like, I'm sorry, but these type of scenarios where it's like life and death situation, I get very excited, like, it's so fun for me. Whenever I'm faced with a tough opponent, I can't help but get pumped the hell up. And Lupin starts laughing. Jigen's like, what the hell? And Lupin says, yeah, same for me. I also have the same thing. And that is why, like, here in the end, Lupin is like, all right, you know what? I realize what I'm supposed to do now. After having this conversation, after seeing what you feel and what, like, like, I've decided that I am going to become a thief. And he takes off the bandage probably like a kind of symbolic way of showing that he is not anymore dependent on Shinobu or his dad, because Shinobu used to take care of his like wounds and everything. So I don't know, it's just how I see it. And he says that, yeah, I'm not taking orders from anyone. I'm not going to become a thief like my grandfather nor my dad. I'm going to walk on my own path. And I don't care what they think. What's that part? I'm not taking any orders, all right? Okay. It means I'm going to live the life however I like. And he says, like, from now on, I am about to pull off my first heist as Lupin the Third. And I love how Jigen is like, what are you going to do? Steal my gun before I pull the trigger or something? Oh my god. I know, he obviously, this is like a symbolic way of him saying that he goes towards Jigen little by little. Obviously, Jigen cannot shoot. And, in this situation. And he goes towards Jigen and... Where's that part? Yeah. Puts his hand on Jigen's heart. Like heart. And I'm guessing this was his way of saying that, oh, I'm going to steal your heart. And he says that, so Jigen... Okay, where's that part? Was I able to steal it? Obviously, he's trying to say that, was I able to convince you that... Yeah, obviously, since Jigen up until now was completely against the whole idea that Lupin should be a thief or whatever, he was constantly telling him that don't get involved in this and all that. So Lupin is like, was I able to convince you? Was I able to steal it? And Jigen is like, what does Jigen say here? Wait a minute. I'd say so. Oh boy. And there you go. Now, here's the thing. I feel like Shinobu and his dad was probably waiting for this, where Lupin is going to take a decision, and he's going to, I don't know, either go completely, become a complete normal person, not get involved in any of these, or become a thief. I don't know. I feel like that was what they were trying to do. Lupin was stuck in a weird position. He was doing all of these weird things, just stealing stuff, putting himself in these type of dangerous scenarios, which no normal person does. So obviously, because of that, he's not acting like a normal citizen. But at the same time, he was saying oh, I'm not going to become a thief. Up until now, he was like, I'm never going to become a thief. I'm not going to walk the same path my dad or my my grandfather has thought for me, and all of that he was saying. So he was in a weird middle position. So yeah, I think obviously I'm pretty sure I don't know. I feel like his dad and Shinobu probably did not want him to walk this same path of them, because it's a dangerous path, But when he has made a decision, obviously then they have to, I don't know, they have to accept it, because now Lupin is like, all right, you know what? I am going to become a thief, but I'm not going to walk on the same path. I'm going to do whatever I like. So it's a very straightforward decision. It's there's no middle ground here. He has made a decision that he's going to be a thief, and that's it. So it's clear now what he's going to become, and there's no hesitation here or anything of that sort. So that is why I don't know. That is why I think Shinobu put her gun down, and she accepted that decision. So I think that's probably where it was going, because yeah, because what can I say? We've seen the previous episodes where Shinobu has shown displeasure in whenever Lupin was like, oh, I'm involved himself in these type of scenarios. Yeah, she even showed a displeasure towards Jigen as well, because obviously Jigen was the reason why, was part of the reason, not the full reason, part of the reason why he was getting involved in these scenarios. But at the same time, obviously this is Lupin's decision as well. So we've seen Shinobu not like that, and always Shinobu used to tell Lupin that, oh, don't do these things anymore. But now the fact that she agreed to this is the only reason I can find, is that she agreed to it here because Lupin has actually made a solid decision. He's like not dilly-dallying. I think that is why she actually agreed, like, decided to respect the decision and put her gun down. Because up until now, Lupin was in a weird position where he was getting himself involved in all of these, but at the same time, he was also like, like saying that, oh, I'm not going to become a thief, I'm not going to become a... So he was like in a weird middle position. So now he actually chose one of the choices. And that is why she's like, yeah, I'm going to respect that. I don't know, maybe like that's what I think. Anyways, and that was it. Like, Jigen got convinced, and yeah, like Lupin has also found his own way. Like, he also did not know up until now, he also probably was in a dilemma as to what he should do. So now he's like actually found a way, a choice, and he's like, you know what, I hate doing what anyone else says, I hate doing what my grandfather says, what my dad says, but it is also true that I don't hate the fact that, like, they are thieves, and like, these type of crazy things that they get into. This is something that I enjoy. Like these, like, my heart also beats whenever we get involved in these crazy scenarios. So he was like, let me find a middle way out of that. What is the middle way? Obviously, I hate listening to them, so I'm not going to listen to them, but I also love all of these things, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do all of these on my own, with my, like, like on my own decision, and I will be the master of my own path. I'm not going to listen to them. That's the perfect way. And I'm pretty sure Lupin here as well, a huge burden for him, also kind of went down. He's now convinced, and he knows what he's supposed to do, and has come to a solid decision. All right, the next scene, we get to see this guy from the, like, that guy from the governmental official or whatever, I don't know who he is. Anyways, he's like hitting Yoko, and like, yeah, this is the person that Yoko was going to. So to steal the thing, the manual or whatever. And yeah, these guys come in, track them down, and like point the gun at him, and he's like, what does he say? I'm the one who was going to ask you the questions. And later on, we see someone put like a letter towards the government, and in the letter, okay, the culprit was the man riding a motorcycle. Eyewitnesses said he claimed to be a revolutionary from Okinawa, from the atomic cannon, question mark. He demanding that I dissolve the national diet and surrender all political power by 5 a.m. tomorrow. So yeah, that's his whole thing. And if I don't comply, he's going to launch all of these to Tokyo. So okay, I feel like there's some kind of a reason, like some kind of a political reason that I exactly don't know about. Probably something that happened in Japan. Like he has a goal. I can see he has a goal. He has a goal of seizing power, but I don't understand why. Why is he doing this? Why? Like, obviously, rebels only appear where a lot of people are discontent with the government. So I'm guessing something like that was going on here, and I exactly don't know about it. Let me know if you know the actual reason why he is doing that. So something like that, I guess. All right, so they're like, well, should we ask the US Army? And they're like, oh no, we cannot disgrace ourselves like that. And that's it. So obviously later on, this guy and Yoko is going away, and Yoko says something here. She says that, and this place will be razed to the ground a second time. Okay, so I'm pretty sure something happened. I'm guessing this is like, are they referencing the World War? Like, she says like it will be razed to the ground for the second time. Is that what they're talking about? Because I'm pretty sure there's something going on here which I don't have the clear picture about. But I think Lupin's dad a few moments ago just said that, yeah, this place is again going to, Tokyo's again going to burn, something like that he said. So this has happened before, and again it's going to happen, and that is what they're saying here. So it must be something going on, some kind of a situation which I'm not exactly sure about. Like, I think it's a war. They're actually talking about the war, isn't it? So I'm not sure. Anyways, let me know. Okay, so obviously she says that, yeah, like this place has no, like, like good memories, but I did have a few good ones. So obviously thinking about Rupan and Jigen. And yeah, they come to that ship, that boat thing, and get in, and they're like, oh, the atomic cannon is ready to be fired, and everyone's like, yay, like, okay, this guy, what's his name? Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, let's say it's the target is the prime minister's place. Wait a minute, what is his name? They just, as far as I can remember, they just said his name over here. Where's that part? El Gaucho, there you go. Okay, so this guy, he's like walking in front of El Gaucho, and he's like, wait a minute, there's something on your back. And in the back, it's a call card. It's written that at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll be coming to steal the songstress, Rupan the Third. And he's like, wait a minute, Rupan the Third? Because a few moments ago, he just employed Rupan the Second. He's like, what, Rupan the Third? And obviously, Yoko recognizes who it is. And yeah, and that's where it ended. So there you go. Yeah, something crazy is going to happen the next episode. So there you go. So this is like the whole thing. Like we had like this whole little secret going on, where what type of person Yoko is, what is her plan, what is she doing, and all of that. Everything is out now. We know the exact scenario and what's going on. So yeah, let's see next episode. It's probably already out, the next episode. I'll react to it next week. So what happens? So there you go. That is it. Thank you for watching, guys. This was my reaction to Lupin Zero, episode number 5. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Lupin Zero. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.